Over the years, I've learned a lot about fear, the power it has, or at least I sometimes think it has. Fear can keep us from doing things that can be harmful to us, or it can paralyze us and keep us from trusting God. When you look at life these days, natural disasters, economic downturns, war, there's a lot to be afraid of. For me, I have long wrestled with the fear of the future. When painful things happen to me or to those that I love, my beliefs about God and His character begin to come into question. At one of the lowest points in my life, my fear was almost overwhelming. My sadness was deep. My thoughts and concerns about the difficult situation facing us were intense. But my belief in God's sovereignty, His all-knowing, all-powerful, I've got your world in my handsness, was where I had to fully rest. I found strength in remembering and believing that there is nothing that comes into my life that God did not allow. There's nothing that comes into any of our lives that He isn't fully aware of and in charge of. One of my greatest privileges as a disciple of Christ is walking with other women who wrestle with fear. Like myself, I find other mothers that struggle with worry and fear. And for most, one of their biggest fears is that something bad will happen to their children. It doesn't take long until worry crosses over to fear. And before they know it, this fear has robbed them of peace of mind and given room in their hearts and minds, and some pretty unsettling thoughts begin to take root. He will have no fear of bad news. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord. His heart is secure. He will have no fear. When we're afraid, it's like our worlds get really small. The only thing we can see is the fearful circumstance, person, or thing that's right in front of us. Jesus calls us over and over to not be afraid. And when we hear Him and obey, it's like He releases us from the confines of our fear and sets us free in the wide open spaces of His love. Perfect love casts out fear. I want to live more like that, don't you?